Champagne diamond. Or pink, if you prefer. Minimum value something under 1 million sterling.
And maximum?
Whatever your buyer's prepared to pay for it. At this end of the market, there's no real value anymore. You could make up to 25%, if you find the right buyer.
I'm banking on it.
Well, that's your affair. All I'm asking is 2 weeks' credit from your bank. That is my security. If you sell it, I take 5% of the profit. If not, I take the diamond back after 2 weeks and pay off my overdraft in cash. We both have 2 weeks.
Let's try to make good use of them.
So if I don't make the sale, I've had a trip for nothing. That's the only risk involved. Well, according to my information. The diplomatic corps. Yes, the insurance covers everything conceivable. And a few things that aren't. Look, don't worry. It's in a safe place. Yes, Geoffrey, of course I'll phone you, I promise. Bye.
Right, thank you, sir. It's your baggage receipt here through to Hong Kong, and your boarding card has your seat number on. Do you know where to find the first-class lounge?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Fine. Have a nice flight, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can you have a champagne, Mr. Hadleigh?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like some burgundy, sir?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Such agreeable way of passing the time. Dinner, an excellent burgundy, 6 miles high in the sky. Don't you agree, Mr. Hadleigh? Oh, if I may introduce myself, Grootman. Jan Grootman. I have been in diamond business for 25 years. Most of them in Hong Kong. There is very little that goes on without my knowledge. Very little of any interest, that is.
And my affairs qualify as being of any interest?
You see before you, Mr. Hadleigh, a disappointed man. And one not accustomed to the experience.
Well, I don't know whether to say I'm sorry to hear it or congratulations.
Oh, please. I do not hold you responsible. An accident of timing, no more.
Like your being on this flight next to me.
There I must confess. A slight manipulation. But how could I resist the opportunity of meeting the first man to beat me to a deal in many years? It came to my notice recently that a certain person wished to buy a diamond of a very particular sort. Such customers being as rare as the game they covered, I made it my business to acquire such a diamond, hence my trip to London. But what do I find on my arrival? You, Mr. Hadleigh, have already the stone on which I had set my heart and my hopes of a substantial profit. What's more, you have booked a flight to Hong Kong, which suggests that you are planning to sell the stone to my client.
Your client?
His Excellency's extravagant tastes are a fairly open secret.
I prefer to think of him as my client. I have the stone, remember.
And you have 2 weeks from the 20 years last in which to complete the deal.
that should be enough, don't you?
It's a tricky game you're entering, Mr. Hadleigh. Especially for outsiders.
Is that a warning?
Good gracious. Whatever must you think of me? If you fail to make the sale, and the stone reverts to your supplier, I shall renew my bid to him, that's all. Meanwhile, I hope we shall be the best of friends. Please, you must have dinner with me one night.
Thank you, I'd like that.
Excellent. I wonder, may I ask you one favor? You have the stone with you now? Very good. My car is waiting. Can I drop you?
Thank you. I have a car from the hotel.
Oh, it's all right.
James Hadleigh, you have a room for me.
Oh, Mr. Hadleigh. Just arrived for you yesterday, Mr. Hadleigh. Instructions to hold for arrival.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Anything else you want, sir? Room service just outside.
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
But why the fake, James? I don't understand.
Well, let's just say it's a kind of sample. You see, it's all very well to insure. But I don't just want my money back. I want to make a profit. So if anybody does make a grab...
Couldn't an expert tell the difference?
An expert, yes. But could you?
More importantly, can you?
Well, I hope so. How's Margaret?
Fine. Awfully well. Taking a break in London just now. She's due out with the boys before long.
How old are they?
9 and 13. I was a late starter, both as a husband and a father.
Is this a recent one?
Fairly.
You're due to finish here pretty soon, aren't you, Ian?
Just under 2 years and then out to grass. Time marches on. I must say, James, this is a rum sort of jaunt you're on, isn't it? Diamond trading, it's a bit, well, buccaneering, huh?
Well, there's no reason why you shouldn't know. I need to raise cash fast.
You?
I'm going to go broke, Ian. If I don't raise £1 million in a frighteningly short time, this deal could bring me a quarter. It's a start.
Quite a start. I'm sorry to hear about your problems, James. Do you have a buyer for the diamond?
Yes, I've got a politician who's got a wife who needs decorating and some very papery money that he wants to turn into a tangible asset.
Sumito.
Yes.
How's he paying you?
He's sending somebody to do the deal.
He's going to pay me in sterling.
That may prove easier said than done.
Well, that's his problem, isn't it? It's not mine. Do you know anything about a man called Harper, I think it is? He's Dutch origin, says he's a diamond merchant.
Yes, he is. Quite big.
Know anything else about it?
Not really. It's a secretive sort of trade.
I met Harper on the flight out here. I showed him the fake. If he recognized it, and he should have done, he didn't say anything about it. I was just wondering why. My key, please.
Someone to see you, Mr. Hadleigh.
Mr. Hadleigh,
Yes?
I'm Mr. Grootman's assistant. My name is Kai Yin.
Hello.
Hello. I was sent to invite you to dinner. I do hope you can make it.
Well, I could be persuaded. Especially if you'll be there.
I'll be there. We're going to Aberdeen.
Have you ever been to the other Aberdeen in Scotland?
Isn't that where they play golf?
I think you're thinking of St. Andrews.
In fact, I've never been to either. Although I've spent a great deal of time in London and Manchester. Join the diamond trade and see the world.
I hope you are taking good care of that diamond for me, Mr. Hadleigh. I mean, the real one. Not that excellent reproduction you showed me on the plane.
Oh, it's in a safe place.
Ah, that's good. I have been thinking. I may even make you an offer for it.
I may even consider it. In the unlikely event of my not having sold it already.
I also make you a prediction. Your buyer will not come to Hong Kong as promised. We will ask you to go to him on his own ground. If you'll accept the benefit of my experience, do not go. It will be a dangerous mistake. Enough business for one night.
I won't argue with that.
And let me know about my prediction, if it comes true.
The poor man's nightclub. Looking's free and it doesn't cost much more to buy. You're not still hungry. Mr. Hadleigh.
James?
James. I know I worked for Grootman, but you should take his advice. Don't take the diamond out of Hong Kong.
Oh, he just doesn't want me to make the sale.
No, there are other reasons. What he's afraid of is you might lose the diamond for nothing. The buyer gets you onto his own territory, decides he doesn't want the stone after all, and puts you in the car for the airport. At customs, you meet with a technical hitch. Something is wrong with your papers. It appears you're trying to export a valuable stone without proper authority. The stone is confiscated, and you are put onto the plane back to Hong Kong.
And the diamond finds its way back to my customer.
How's happened? The only safe place to do the deal is on neutral ground, here in Hong Kong.
Hello, James Hadleigh? Yes. I see. All right, I'll be down in 10 minutes. Yes, if you'd wait.
It is regrettable, Mr. Hadleigh, and His Excellency wishes to apologize for any inconvenience to yourself. But various situations make it impossible for the transaction to be completed in Hong Kong at this time. I'm very sorry.
Well, so am I. Because I'm not going to him. Tell your master that either we complete the deal here as arranged, or we forget all about it. That's all I've got to say.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Hadleigh. I shall be in touch again in due course.
Well done, Mr. Hadleigh. Sumito is not only very clever, he is also extremely greedy. Believe me, you have saved yourself a lot of troubles.
I may also have lost a sale.
As long as I'm around, you have a sale.
Oh, exactly. But at your price.
Gentlemen should never discuss money, unless they intend doing business together.
Well, I'm willing to think about it.
I'll give you 50,000 clear profit. Today, if you like.
You'll have to do better than that. Besides, I think Sumita's going to play it my way.
We shall see.
And there's something else I can let you know about. Very shortly, I should think. Thanks for the bill. Well, Mr. Quark, what news from the political front?
His Excellency is disappointed that you were unable to be his guest, Mr. Hadleigh.
Has he agreed to complete this deal as arranged?
You will get your money, Miss Hadleigh, but you must understand, it takes a little time for that amount of sterling.
Look, Mr. Quark, if your principal hasn't got the money arranged yet, may I ask you how he was intending to pay me if I had gone to see him?
I repeat, Mr. Hadleigh, it will take time.
How long?
A week? 10 days, perhaps?
Why so long?
I presume a letter of credit on a bank in London will be in order.
I'll give him a week. Before I go, just something to whet His Excellency's appetite. Now, don't get excited. It is only a replica.
We'd better file these two. We can leave the rest.
James Hadleigh called this morning. Invited me to dinner.
Take as much time as you like. Go sightseeing. Have the boat if you want.
Are we going into the escort business now?
I just want him to have some happy memories of his trip. Maybe you too.
Thanks. I'll do my best. Did you call the hotel?
Yes?
No message?
Oh, there's still enough time to disappoint your boss. Though I must admit, I'm getting a bit nervous.
If you don't enjoy that, the game's no fun at all.
Is that why you're in it? For the fun?
In a way. The most intriguing thing about the diamond business isn't diamonds. It's money. No, not profit. The whole financial side. Sifting capital, converting currency, giving a wide berth to exchange controls.
You mean illegally?
The art is to stay within the law as you find it. What is straight trading in one country becomes smuggling in another. You just have to pick your way with care.
Mr. Hadleigh is not in by any chance.
I'm afraid not, sir.
I'll leave a message then. Thank you. Will you please see he gets this as soon as he returns?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you.
My family were from Shanghai. That's about as different from Peking as... well, as Yorkshire likes to think it is from Lancashire.
I never thought a reference to the north of England would make anybody sound quite so cosmopolitan.
Morning, Mr. Hadleigh.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. So, Ian, it's on. Well, just a rather peremptory note saying, could we meet in your office at 11? Look, if he gets there before me, would you tell him I'm on my way? Yes. All right, thank you, Ian.
12:15, James.
What the hell is the man playing at?
I'll have some more coffee sent in.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You've got work to do. I'm keeping you from it.
Well, don't worry about that.
I assumed from the note that he'd got the money. A letter of credit he mentioned and no more problems.
He could have run into some.
Like what?
Sumito may be an important man in his own little corner of the world, but when it comes to getting money out of the country, he could find himself subject to various pressures. If his political opponents could just put the finger on him.
Look, all I'm trying to do is to sell a very beautiful diamond. Suddenly, I'm made to feel that I'm party to a swindle.
It's nothing to do with you.
And now you're admitting there is one.
James, you said yourself how Sumito orders his finances is his affair, not yours. You're not going into business with him, lending him your name, or the banks for that matter.
That's the problem, really, isn't it? I need money. I'm prepared to do almost anything to get it within the law. But perhaps I'm not as ready as I should be to ask questions about the people I'm dealing with.
Branby? Just one moment, please. I think it's your man.
Hello, James Hadleigh.
I apologize for this delay, Mr. Hadleigh. I'm afraid it was unavoidable.
Well, are you coming or are you not?
You will be contacted very shortly by someone on my behalf.
Now, look. I'm dealing with you.
This person will have the letter of credit perfectly in order. One thing, Mr. Hadleigh, it will be for 50,000 less than we discussed.
Well, in that case...
I recommend you accept the offer, Mr. Hadleigh. It is the best you will get.
Got at, James? What do you mean by got at?
Something's happened to him.
You don't know that.
Then why isn't he here?
James, why not accept the offer and cut your losses? Good Lord, you're not even making a loss.
Because I don't like having my arm twisted.
Look, you've got, 2-3 days left on your consignment. You won't find another buyer in that time.
Well, I could give Hartman a chance to better the offer, or at least even it up.
You think he will?
He wants the diamond.
Good, Kai Yin. Very good.
Do you want me to come back after lunch?
No. No, it'll keep. Everything will keep. You're a clever girl.
See you tomorrow.
If you're sure I can't offer you anything.
No.
You were reaching a kind of conclusion, I believe.
Everything that's happened since I arrived here has had one aim. To prevent me selling my diamond to Sumito. Now, the only person that I know who has a vested interest in that
is me. But, Mr. Hadleigh, are you suggesting that I have somehow interfered with the liberty of this, well, what's his name, this man Kwok?
All I know is that somebody has slipped a middleman into the game, offering me less money for what is supposed to be the same deal.
They are offering you a profit of 200,000. I'm offering you a profit of 50. But what are you saying? I've hired other people to make you a better offer than the one I made? Well, that would be rather eccentric.
Somebody is telling me that I don't do my own deals on his territory. I go through his channel set as my buyer. Now, that's a pretty impressive monopoly somebody's running.
Believe me, I have no part in what you see as this conspiracy against you. I hope I may suggest, without offense, that you are imagining the whole thing.
Mr. Hadleigh, I come from Mr. Kwok. We are to make arrangements for the sale of the diamond.
What makes you think I want to sell? Well, what's the matter? Aren't you programmed for that?
We're here to make arrangements, Mr. Hadleigh.
I don't think you're listening to me. Who are you working for?
We are wasting time.
Yes, we are, because I don't do business with errand boys. Now, just trot off and tell your boss that either we do the deal face to face or we don't do it at all. Now, go on.
James, I thought you might be up here. Who are your friends? All I saw was you talking to the man.
And what do you think they were doing up here?
What do you think? Were they following you? Or maybe I told them we had a lunch date.
Your boss has got to suggested I was paranoid. What is this, the official company lie? I'm sorry. If only I'd seen Quark last night.
Instead of being with me.
Now you're getting paranoid.
Perhaps it's catching.
Are you still free this afternoon?
Mr. Hadleigh, Kai Yin. Well, what a pleasant surprise. So you're a gambling man, Mr. Hadleigh?
Well, up to a point I am, yes.
You're having a good day, I trust?
Kai Yin's picking a few winners.
She always does. I think sometimes she has an uncanny power. And you, Mr. Hadleigh, I was thinking, after our talk this morning, before you sell, it would give me great pleasure to see the diamond.
To make sure it's the real thing, that you're not buying.
I was delighted to show him. It had been lying in that safe deposit since I arrived. Nobody'd seen the wretched thing.
You don't think anyone actually doubted you had it?
Well, I'm getting hard to surprise. Is it somebody's birthday?
Yes. Yours.
How long have you been Hutman's assistant?
4 years.
And before that?
I was his secretary.
What's the difference?
I've heard about men like you. Women are either housewives or secretaries.
What about the future? A partnership?
Maybe. Unless I decide to do business for myself.
Wouldn't that take money?
What makes you think I can't get any?
So everyone knows the stone is here. Everyone involved, that is.
You mean Gretman and the girl?
Yes.
And the Chinese chap says he's from Kwok.
He'll see it if he turns up. So all we have to do is wait and see who does.
Yes? For you, James.
You're the only bidder. It looks as though I have no choice.
A letter of credit on a bank in London for the sum agreed.
The sum agreed? Well, I must say, I think the word agreed is putting it just a little highly. However, seems all right. Yeah?
Yes? Though God knows how they've arranged it.
You a diamond man? Or are you just a middleman?
I know enough, Mr. Hadleigh.
Well, not quite, I'm glad to say.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sorry, Ian, but I've had to keep you in the dark. I could hardly make you a party to a deliberate deception.
James.
I paid another visit here yesterday evening after I'd been here with Hutman and the girl. I swapped the real stone for another copy.
Where is the diamond?
Well, that's my little secret.
James, what in God's name are you playing
I
at?
told you. I just don't like having my arm twisted. Here, I don't think I'm going to need these anymore.
But you're leaving this afternoon.
That's right, with a letter of credit on a London bank in my pocket. Now, somebody's going to want that back. Or the real stone. Very soon.
You trying to put yourself behind bars?
Well, I don't think the people I'm dealing with will be all that likely to go to law. But I'm expecting to hear from them. Well, goodbye, Ian. Thank you very much. Remember me to Margaret and the boys, will you?
Yes, of course I will. Goodbye. Have a good trip.
Now, this won't take long. A ticket on this afternoon's flight to London. First leg only, next seat to mine. Tell your employer to be in it with the rest of the money I'm owed, 50,000. A letter of credit will be accepted. And unless Mr. Kwok is back in this hotel unharmed in less than 2 hours, the whole deal's off. All right, buzz up.
It is similar to the letter of credit you would have received from me on His Excellency's behalf. It was taken when I was kidnapped.
Now, what do you mean, similar?
Well, except for £50,000 less.
So somebody's taken your money and simply passed it on to me, deducting £50,000 in the process.
Mr. Hadleigh, I'm only a courier. I have no idea how all this...
Don't worry, Mr. Kwok. I'll find that out for myself.
Passengers on Cathay Pacific Airways 520 and 510 for Taipei and Fukuoka. Please proceed to the departure gates and immigration immediately. 請注意航太航空公司第520號班機及510號班機。航太航空公司第520號班機及510號班機往台灣及澳邦嘅搭客，請由閘後到移民局等候上機。
Good afternoon, sir. 4A, please, Maggie.
Would you like to come this way, please?
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
For Taipei, Tokyo, and San Francisco. Will passengers please proceed to the departure gates and immigration immediately?
Surprised?
A little, yes.
No, I'm a tourist. First class was fully booked. I'll see you after we've taken off.
My seat, I think, James. I'm not a criminal, James. Like you, I need money. I've got a young family, a young wife. I can't just turn into an old man in 2 years' time, pensioned off. I need the money.
So you hire a couple of thugs to snatch some of mine?
The full amount of cash has now been transferred to London. Here's your letter of credit for the rest.
Short of money? You must have been running your own unofficial currency exchange for years. Is that how you got involved with Sumito?
Why don't you just give me the diamond? I can get it to Sumito from Bangkok.
I'm sorry, Ian, I can't give you the diamond. It's in the post on the way back to London. The deal is still off. However, I won't keep the money. And I'll leave it to you to explain it to Sumito, and I'll expect your letter of resignation on the chairman's desk in London within a week. So what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I have business in London. I knew your flight, so... And, if you still have the diamond...
Mm-hmm. My supplier didn't pay off his overdraft quite as fast as he'd hoped.
So we can talk business in London?
Well, among other things, yes. Perhaps we can.